24-year-old singer-songwriter Rihanna is inspirational worldwide. She inspires through her music, she inspires through her motivation, and she also inspires through her independence. My first point, she inspires through her music. Rihanna is the only female solo artist that has 10 #1 hits on the Hot 100 charts in the last decade. She would have never gotten noticed if it weren't for Evan Rogers and Jay-Z. Evan Rogers took a trip to Barbados, where she's from, with his wife, and her friend introduced her to him. She sang a song by she sang Hero by Mariah Carey for him, and that's how she got noticed. Evan Rogers then brought her to the United States, and she never looked back. He signed her instantly. She was only 16. Her first singles were SOS and Pon de Replay, my personal favorites. Recently, her new singles are We Found Love in a Hopeless Place and soon-to-be hit Birthday Cake, which is also featuring Chris Brown. My second point, she's motivational. She's motivational because she doesn't let the media get to her. A few years ago, there was a scandal about the fact that her and Jay-Z were hitting it off. Well, that's not true. We all know that because Jay-Z and Beyonce Knowles are together, and she's pregnant. She's from Barbados, which tells you that nobody can discriminate somebody from a smaller town, or smaller island, I should say. You can be from anywhere and still be welcome. She's a trendsetter. She doesn't care what people think of her because she has the most random haircuts, the most random hair colors, even if it doesn't look good on her, she works it. She's kind of scandalous. If you haven't seen any of her music videos, you would know she's a little revealing with her clothing. And no matter what, she doesn't let anything get to her. She keeps her head held high, and she starts her day off with a smile, and she finishes strong. She'll go from one day to the next without letting anybody influence her but herself. She inspires through her independence. The music database also helps her and recognizes her as an individual because she went through a lot of hardships. Chris Brown had physically abused her while they were in a relationship. She wouldn't let that stop her from getting back into the studio and make her music. After that whole thing happened, she became on top and she made 4 more great hits. She's a solo artist. She doesn't need to have anybody else help her. She writes her own music. She does have other people in her music, but it just makes it that much better. And my favorite thing, I mentioned it a couple times now, is she writes her own music. That to me is just the best thing that any artist could ever do, because that way you know it's personable and it's from the heart. These are my 3 reasons why I believe Rihanna is inspirational. She inspires through her music, she inspires through her motivation, and she inspires through her independence. Thank you.